If there's anything that the new Clone Wars season has shown us is that Ahsoka Tano was definitely in Revenge of the Sith, we just could not see it yet. Now you're getting to see scene after scene of the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith intertwining between each other. This definitely can help us figure out where Ahsoka was during what time. We know that it starts immediately with the Siege of Mandalore arc, where Anakin and Obi-Wan are called upon because there was an attack on Coruscant and the Chancellor, as we know, will be kidnapped. This is the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. Naturally, we just get to see Anakin and Obi-Wan, and there is no Ahsoka because she is continuing with her attack on Mandalore. It is right after that, however, where things get a little bit mixed up. You see, on the next episode, Obi-Wan talks to Ahsoka, where Obi-Wan explains clearly that he will leave for a mission on Utapau in order to track General Grievous, and Anakin has been assigned to spy on Chancellor Palpatine. Similar to Anakin, Ahsoka is furious about this as well, as she knows how much Palpatine means to Anakin. Palpatine practically was the father Anakin never had, only closest to Obi-Wan, who he more like considered as a brother. So these scenes actually show us that Ahsoka during Revenge of the Sith is constantly in the background, as we don't see her except for this one scene that we got in the previous episode. In the Shattered episode, we not only got Order 66 and our hearts got broken, of course, we saw it through the eyes of Ahsoka and Rex, which was something unexpected really. We knew that Ahsoka would be attacked, but not by Rex necessarily. But way before Order 66 was executed, you guys might remember this specific scene, where there's a meeting between Windu, Aayla Secura, Yoda, and Ki-Adi-Mundi. Now, what I want to do for you guys is have a comparison scene by scene of what happened in Revenge of the Sith and in this Clone Wars episode. You can see that they mirror each other perfectly. Windu talks about his suspicion that the dark side surrounds Chancellor Palpatine, that there is a plot to destroy the Jedi, and that the dark side surrounds Chancellor Palpatine. We get similar concerns from Ki-Adi-Mundi about Chancellor Palpatine, and of course, last but not least, it is Yoda who has taken grave concern about the dark path that they are launching towards and fearing how they might not recover. The thing about it is that right in the nick of time during this scene, Revenge of the Sith cuts off to a different scene where in the Clone Wars it is shown that Ahsoka in mere seconds might have made it in Revenge of the Sith, as she enters right then and there and talks to these Jedi Masters. Now, of course, we know this is not premeditated, as back in Revenge of the Sith, this scene was not at all planned. But in the in-universe explanation, it is absolutely interesting to actually explore the possibility that Ahsoka might have made it just for a split second in Revenge of the Sith, and these two scenes show you exactly how it would have been. What you guys might also want to know is that there was a discussion about Ahsoka possibly being retconned into Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. In this scene, where the younglings are being trained by Yoda, the moment where Obi-Wan enters and he wants to talk with Yoda about the existence of Kamino and why it isn't in the Jedi libraries, this kid was supposed to be retconned to be Ahsoka Tano, where officially we could have said that this was Ahsoka as a youngling being trained by Yoda and eventually being handed off to Anakin as an apprentice when she grew up. But ultimately, the Clone Wars director Dave Filoni decided against this. There are a number of issues here if they had decided to go with Ahsoka as this youngling. First off, the problem is age. This is a clear youngling, and Ahsoka is a teenager by the time Attack of the Clones happens and the first episode of the Clone Wars series. It is not that much. I would assume that it is mere months to a year, probably. So this alone gives us the indication that it was just not enough to do it. Then you have the color palette and so forth. So simply put, there was not enough push to make this Ahsoka Tano officially, so that we can say that we've seen her in the Star Wars movies. But one thing we could definitely say, my friends, is that we missed Ahsoka by a second. during these two scenes, and it would have been phenomenal not only to see her, but to hear the dialogue, the problem that she had, the conflict that she wanted to tell the Jedi about Darth Sidious, and how Maul told her that Anakin would ultimately become his apprentice. Anakin would fall to the dark side, but even she doubted that vision. What we definitely know is that if Ahsoka would have told the Jedi this, quite possibly the Jedi Order would have taken many more precautions in not letting Anakin come in so close with Chancellor Palpatine and dividing those two instead of connecting them even more. However, while this scene is happening, it is already too late, as Chancellor Palpatine already revealed himself as a Dark Lord of the Sith to Anakin, and he begged him to become his apprentice and learn the dark side of the Force. As far as we're concerned, it is all downhill from here. What did you guys think about Ahsoka making it into Revenge of the Sith? If not for a split second, if not a cut for this scene, talk to me down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.